Aloha everybody, John with you. Welcome back to my channel, and it's that exciting time of the month where not that one, where we look at my videos, my candles that I have burnt last month, my candle empties video. Everybody does them, I'm no different. Well, not everybody. People in the candle world do them. Anyway, this is what I burnt during the just past month of March. And first, we're going to look at the Bath & Body Works candles. I have 4 of them. The first one is Sparkling Waves. Pretty little, kind of aquatic theme going on. This says cool citrus, watery bergamot, and musk. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of, maybe not exactly. I don't know. For me, I'm a little bit weird sometimes. I feel like sometimes I smell baby powder in like everything, but I feel like this one is maybe about 30% aquatic scent and 70% baby powder. That's what I feel, and it's not unpleasant. I like it, but to me it's like baby powder with a little bit of an aquatic scent. And the performance was great. The throw was pretty good, probably like 6, 7. And I didn't have any performance issues with it, so it was a good one. Here's one I really enjoyed. Eucalyptus Mint. This one, what's it say? Fresh eucalyptus, spearmint, and a dash of citrus evoke the beauty of a brisk walk in cool mountain air. And yeah, it's like a mint eucalyptus, but eucalyptus is very sharp, so this is a little bit sweet. It has the eucalyptus, but a sweetness to it. So I enjoyed this one a lot. I would definitely get it again. And again, it was a good performance, great throw. I mean, a little bit of, whatever you can see, but performance was good, and the throw was great, like 8. I mean, I could smell it everywhere in my studio apartment. I could smell it everywhere. This one I'm not quite finished with. Probably got another evening on it. Personal favorite of mine. I've burnt it before and I do love it. Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla. People say this is, those who know more than I, for sure, say this is, I think, Cinnamon Sugar Donut repackaged. It says rich vanilla beans sprinkled with sugar crystals and freshly ground Mexican cinnamon. It's a great scent. But in my heart of hearts, I know I've said this before and I'll say it again, something we never got here at the Honolulu store that I wanted to try was pumpkin milkshake. We never got it here, and I really wanted to try it. And somehow, I think there's a bit of milkiness in this scent, in this candle, and I just like to think in my little heart of hearts that this is a repackage of pumpkin milkshake that never got here. I know it's not true, but don't. Just let me be in my little pumpkin milkshake world, okay? Finally, for the Bath & Body Works one, Lavender Coconut. This is a new scent. Bath & Body Works goes through kicks, and they're kind of on a kick. They get on a kick of combining mahogany with everything, and they're on a kick of combining coconut with everything. And I thought, when I first heard about this one, I thought, I don't know, lavender coconut, I don't know about that. But it was really nice because the lavender is like an herbaceous scent, did mix really well with the coconut, and it was not like super sweet. It was a nice kind of fresh coconut herbal scent that I just dug this. In fact, I'll go out on a limb here and say for me this was the candle of the month. Lavender Coconut was my favorite candle this month. I would definitely buy it again. Good performance, pretty clean burn, great throw, like an 8. I could smell it all over the apartment. Winner. I really like Lavender Coconut. Okay, now let me get a sip of water. I also had, recently our Ross store has been, colonial candles have been showing up, which they never really did much before. So I have several in my storage cabinet. I burnt one of them this month, and I'm excited to try them because, they have, people say, very layered scents or very complex scents. This one is Tibetan sandalwood, and it was I guess a little bit of a messy burn, as you can see. It would not pool out on this corner most of the time, unless I'd burned it for like 3,000 hours. You can see there. But anyway, it's a beautiful scent. Maybe like a 6 on the throw. Not as strong as most of the Bath & Body Works candles, but it had a decent throw. And it is a complex scent. It doesn't have scent notes on it, so I don't know. But it's definitely like a teak, definitely teak wood, sandalwood, whatever wood. I don't know my woods. It smells like wood. And kind of a muskiness and a perfuminess, to it. It's nice, a bit of an incense, like you were burning incense also. I liked it. It was a nice one. While I was burning that one for a while, I also did burn a tart from Yankee Candle I had gotten quite a while ago. Coconut and vanilla bean. This one is a nice scent also. I think on its own, I did burn it melted on its own for a little while, and it didn't have too much of a throw. It is an old tart, so I don't know. It didn't have too much of a throw, very light, but it's a nice scent. It is a very earthy, not sweet kind of coconut with a vanilla added to it, I guess, which does make it sweet. But this is more of a musky coconut, not really sweet to me. I liked it, and it did go well with the Colonial Candle when they were burning together. They did kind of complement each other, so yeah, it was okay. I would say also, I'm going to talk about a couple more tarts because, Yankee Candle had come out with their new, their summer scents, and I was curious, but they had a sale at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I didn't want to buy the full jars because it's so touch and go with Yankee for me. And they're expensive even when they're on sale at Bath & Body Works. They're still at Bed Bath & Beyond. They're still expensive, so I just thought, let me try a tart and see, because the tarts were on sale. So it was like $1.50 to get a tart. Let me just see. So there were two I wanted to try. One was Mediterranean Breeze. And this is really a nice scent. Again, it's kind of aquatic, but it's also, there's like a slight leafy greenness to it, and there's also something, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's some kind of, I want to say almost like a wine. Not grape juice, but like a wine-ish scent to it. It is really nice. It's not really heavy. It threw well. I gotta say, both these tarts I got from Yankee threw really, really well this time. This was like a 7 or 8. I mean, I could smell it throughout the apartment, and I liked it. I would get a candle of this when it's like on sale for cheap somewhere. I will. The other one I got was Coconut Beach. There were a couple of the new scents, I don't remember the names, that just made me go like, ooh, when I smelled them. I didn't like it. Coconut Beach, this is super nice. I mean, Hawaii, and I love coconut, and there's lots of coconut scents out there. This one was a nice one. It's a very natural smelling coconut. I mean, it's kind of real smelling, but it also has some elements of like sand, driftwood or something like that, kind of some elements there. It's a nice one. It's not like suntan lotion. It's a little more like a actual coconut with some sandy beachness to it, and nice one also. Alright, now we're going to talk about this one right here. So this brand has gotten some attention from some people. Nest. Now this particular one I bought at a friend of mine that was working at a high-end retailer to help him get started in his career there, or work there. Nest fragrances. This one is cedar leaf and lavender. Had a lovely scent on cold. Kind of pretty. Kind of small considering how much it was. Yes. Um, but I'm going to say super disappointment burning. This thing took like freaking 6 million years to pool out. I mean, I could leave it overnight and it like took forever to pool out. It's a single wick, did not throw well. I mean, if you were standing right over it, you could smell it. But otherwise, it just, in the room, nothing at all. Nothing at all. I know there are people out there that like these things, but I'll tell you what, never again. This boy right here, never again. Mm-mm. Thank you. No. Okay, finally, another experiment. I got this one at Ross. It was only $7.99. So it's DW Home, another one that people seem to be talking about lately. Absinthe Mint. It's a big old round candle. Now the reason I got this one, I kind of have a sentimental thing with absinthe. I was in Baton Rouge a few years ago for Miss USA. It was there a couple of years, and both years after the pageant, some of my friends and I from other states went together to New Orleans for the day. And the first time we did like a river cruise, and it was great. The second time, we didn't really have an agenda. We just kind of went. But my agenda, I said, was I want to drink absinthe in a bar in New Orleans because it's kind of famous for that. I mean, look it up. But it used to be illegal and deadly and all this kind of stuff, and people, freaked out about it and wrote Edgar Allan Poe, I think, well, laudanum and absinthe, whatever, they were like on it, crazy. Anyway, I just wanted to try it because I never had. And we went to this cool place that serves it in New Orleans in the French Quarter, and it was great. And it just kind of reminds me of that thing for me. But absinthe is actually like an herbal liqueur, and it actually smells and tastes kind of licorice-like. And then combined with mint, that's basically what you get in this candle, and licoricey mint sort of scent. And the throw on this was okay, maybe like a 6 or 7. It was okay until about halfway down, and then it just seemed to couldn't really smell it hardly at all. I banished it to my small bathroom, and I could smell it a little bit in there, but not too much. And as you can see, the burn was okay. So, I mean, DW Home, I would try it again. I wish it had been a little stronger as it burnt on. It seemed to get weaker, but it was okay. So anyway, that's what I burnt this month. I'd love to hear your thoughts on any of those if you've had them or tried them, or what you have been burning this month. I'll watch your videos, and leave any comments below, and I hope you have a great month, and happy burning, y'all.